Hey, what's going on, everyone? Scott here. We're at Far Harbor. We're at the Visitor Center. I really like building at this settlement. It's nice and big, lots of trees. Got some really cool buildings already here that you can do a lot with. Um, Start off, I put the junk fence around. I really like the junk fence. Uh, I put up a neat little guard post right there. I'll show you that a little bit more when we get inside. Uh, but it's just a really great place to build. Let's head on in. A quick little look around over here. Nice big build area here. I mean, it really is. And I'm using about 3/4 of the build area. Um, we'll start off over here at this little gun shop. Now, most of this is from the thematic and practical mod, which I absolutely love it. I'm really loving it. It adds a lot of different type of stuff that's not in the vanilla game. A lot of different shaped walls, different looking walls and things like that. And, different counters for stores and things like that. Now, and they all snap together like walls and things. The platforms and the foundations and, different things like that. So I've set up a little gun shop here, and it's kind of in a triangle type shape. You can see the counter there. They have some that the counter is the store. This one is kind of a dummy counter where it's not the store, and I've placed the mat down to make it a level 3. And then I've used OC decorator to place some ammo and things around, some guns on the walls. I'm really happy with the way that little gun shop came out. And then also, it not just adds that, but thematic and practical adds all different kinds of stairways and things like that. So I kind of made a guard post out of one of the stair pieces that mod gives you. And I'm really happy with the way that looks. I really think that's cool. And then I was able to pillar glitch the guard post right there on top of it like that, and then put it on top of the fence like that's what's holding it up. I'm really happy with the way that little guard post came out. Next we'll move over here, and this little pavilion thing, and I made a restaurant out of it. I did the same thing when I built this settlement on my PS4, because I thought it just fit so well in this little, underneath this pavilion. And the warehouse glass walls, they're really lenient in their snapping and things like that. Now on the Xbox I do have the place anywhere mod, but on the PS4 I just pillar glitched one wall in, and it all snapped in from there. I just had to place the one wall, and then the other walls just snapped right into place. And then Better Stores have added lots of cool new decorating items and things like that. And of course, I use the booths because, I love those for my little restaurants. And then, Gruffage signs and posters have added different kinds of, just better decorations and things like that. And I've made a little kitchen area. That sink is actually a chemistry station. It's really pretty cool. And then Better Stores have added the refilling fridge. I love that. And then the do-it-yourself mod, which is probably my favorite mod ever. Able to, really give your builds a lot of life, when you can stack the shelves with a lot of things. And I made, of course, the counter isn't the store. You can see the mat there on the ground. That's the store.
Must be 30 years.
Set up a little cooking area back here. Really give it a pretty good little, Wasteland cafe vibe in here. And then I love the display racks. Even though you can see the Vim, the label was turned a little sideways, but you got to do what you got to do. Really happy with the way this restaurant came out. I really do love it that how that comes out. And of course, you know, Grufford Signs and Posters have added all of the new signs and things like that you can use, which I just think adds to it all. So next we'll move up here. This is my clothing shop. Like at my Vault 88, you know, Ann Hargraves kind of franchised out her stuff. And we can build those fog condensers, and I'm convinced that the ones that we build actually do work. I just am, because settlers go where they wouldn't before with those up. But so just a simple little clothing shop. This is another one of the franchises of Ann Hargraves here for this. Just a little simple shop. I got a armor bench back there, you know, and plenty of clothes laying around. Armor racks displaying the different kinds of outfits and stuff that they sell and that you can buy here and just in the clothing shop. This one isn't the armor shop, this one's just the clothing. So just a bunch of different mannequins and decorations and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. And it's a good way to have your settlements, you know, good way to build caps that way. Keep it moving, we'll head up all this way. Up here I've kind of extended the walls out, added the windmill for water, and then used a lot of this area for the farm and food and things like that. You know, keeping the junk fence going all the way around. And then you remember this was open and I really like it, so I added just the junk fence doorway right there to give it more of an entrance into the settlement. And it's easy to defend it from right there. You got another just guard post there, more food and farming and things like that. And you'll notice the house there, Snappy House Kit, really made repairing this structure a breeze. You know, I kind of pieced stuff together on the PS4, but I wanted to get this one back kind of more the way it was. And the Snappy House Kit was able to do that. You know, I mean, you can see I've got real floors now there for the little patio above and balcony above, and you know, and it still keeps the kind of run down, dilapidated style of the rest of the house. We'll head on in here, and I got a little makeshift workshop area with a few workbenches laying around. And then I really liked the gift shop area in this part of the building, so I wanted to keep it. And I really liked that counter. So I just placed down the mat, and yeah, she's kind of leaning on nothing, and she pulls out the rag and she wipes on nothing, just like she's doing now. But I really liked that counter, and they don't have an animation where they lean down on that counter. Pardon me, and I didn't want to change it, so I left it the way it was. Then I just set up a little general trader shop in here, plenty of decorations and signs, and you know, just make it look like a trading shop in here. Got the iBot models there that people can come in and purchase if they want. Really like the way that came out. And you can see a better look on the inside. The Snappy House Kit able to repair the roof and the wall. I mean, some of it, you know, with the Scrap That Settlement mod, I was able to scrap some of the walls, and some of them you can, some of you can't, but you know, you're able to work around it. And you remember, you know, these restrooms, the one wall here was completely gone. I was able to get rid of it and rebuild the bathroom and actually build them a set of nice bathrooms here, you know, complete with a working, you know, with a new toilet and sink and a shower. And I just went with the Institute showers because it's kind of a small room. And they're pretty cool looking anyway. I mean, they kind of look like Vault Tech stuff anyway, and Vault Tech was on the island. You know, they've got a vault here, so why not have it to where they could scavenge all that kind of stuff. Really happy with the way those restrooms came out. I like it that they're that they're there, you know. Then the working bunk beds mod, I absolutely love that. It's a great way to get a lot of beds in a small area. And then I've also got the Tonight You Sleep on the Couch mod. That's what those couches are. And then I've just set up a little bedroom area for the settlers over here. And then this is another great way to save space and then have beds, is the Tonight You Sleep on the Couch. And they do have that on the PS4 also. We'll head upstairs here. Another, you know, just more of the living area. You can see there that Snappy House Kit really does a great job in repairing it, and those pieces snapped right in. And I was able to even repair the floor and stuff and down the hallway and in these rooms, especially the next room. You know, this one was pretty much okay. And I've just set up a little bedrooms in here, but this one, you remember, was really pretty much gone. And I was able to place the roof and the walls in there to repair that room back to be able usable again, which is what I really wanted to do with this structure. You know, I wanted to get the structure back to being pretty well like it was before. You know, you can see here I've got the balcony all set up, got them a little patio area, a little barbecue area. Good place to come up and sit and just kind of look over the woods and over the settlement. And this little walkway, it was here when you get here. It's already built on there with the supports and everything, and I really liked it, and I wanted to keep it because it's a great place to put defenses or a guard post or something like that. So I just built the stairway up off the balcony to be able to come out, and you know, I've got a couple missile turrets up here because this settlement does get attacked quite a bit. And you know, I've got a mod called BS Defense, which is great. It really kind of makes sure that when your settlement gets attacked, if you're not there, that it wins. You can see there the different colored pieces of the roof from the ones I repaired to what was there. The dark grayer color what was there, and the greenish color is what I repaired. And the Snappy House Kit comes with the roof pieces and the molding there, you know, the trim and everything to make it look like it was there the whole time. Go up and show you this little room I made on the corner here. Instead of placing it all back the way it was, there's the recruitment beacon there. But I cut this little corner out and I put the doorway and everything up here to make a room kind of just for me. There's no stairway up here, and I've got a jetpack to get up here, and I'm gonna make this into my own little bedroom. Haven't really decorated it yet. I just put the Vault Tech console in there. But I'm really happy with the way this settlement came out, you know, not too frilly and things like that, which is kind of what I was going for here in Far Harbor. You know, but I'm really happy with the way that I was able to repair the structure there. I just really like the way this came out, and the restaurant there. Probably my favorite thing to build in this one here was the restaurant there. And you just got a little sitting area over here and some vending machines and you know, place to put the Brahmins, and those are the refilling ones, as you see. I really like that a lot. I love how those walls, they just fit right in there, you know. And then the new signs and the neons from better stores and things like that. In the description, I'm going to put a link that's got my it's a full list of the mods I use and the load order, if you guys want to check that out. But I'm really happy with it, and I really like the gun shop too. I really thought that was good. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like button. If you got any questions about anything, just, you know, leave a comment. Always happy to answer questions, read feedback, whatever. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.